Hi there, my name's Glenn. I'm going to take you through some exercises this morning, about 10 minutes, which are aimed to help you wake up and start your day in the right way. These exercises are very straightforward. You only need body weight. We're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to let you work with your body to allow you to start your day. There are 5 things we're going to do. We're going to start with a very simple stretch. Allows us to breathe properly, to stretch our back, to stretch our bodies out. We're going to do a couple of those. We'll then probably get down into what we call a squat, which will push our bottoms and push our legs so they really get the blood flowing into those. Come back onto the mat, we'll then do a plank. The plank is just where we keep our body straight. Again, we're using the body, but the main part is this tummy. We're going to really make that work. Let's go from the plank into a basic press up. All of these exercises I'll show you modification, so if you're not comfortable doing a full press up, I'll show you how to do that. And then finally, we're going to do some sit-ups, or what we would call crunches, where we just, again, engage our tummies, bring our shoulders and our head off the mat a number of times to really get the blood moving there. That's it. Should take about 10 minutes. Hopefully at the end of it you'll feel great. I try and do these every day. If you do, I'm sure you'll have a good day. So let's get moving. So we're going to start with some stretching and some breathing to get the body moving, wake it up and say, okay, we've got 10 minutes of exercise to do. So here we go. We're going to breathe up, arms above the head. Look at those thumbs. Breathe out, nice and slow. Forward, touch the floor if we can. If we can't touch the floor, no problem. Just bend forward to bend the back. Breathe in, hands down. Step back into what we call a high plank, and then lower down. Keep those arms really to the side. Push up. What we call a cobra back. Look up to the sky, up to the ceiling. And then breathe out, roll over our toes. We're going to try and get our feet flat on the floor here. If we can get those heels on the floor, that's even better. Some people can, some people can't. Just take about 4 or 5 breaths here. Once again, just feel ourselves loosening up nicely. Shoulders should be taking some of that strain. And try and look through the space between our knees. That gives our neck nice strain as well. Stretch there. Our hands should be flat on the mat. Fingers out. You see them wiggle a little bit there. Then take a breath. Step in. Slowly up, another breath, and then breathe out. Get a real stretch into the back of the legs here, into the back, and then come up nice and slow, breathe it out. And down. We'll do one more of those. Step back, lower down, arms really tight in. Breathe in, breathe out with the toes, and then about 5 breaths. Try and get the heels down. That's 3. Tummy tucked, tummy in nice and tight. One more breath. And then step in. Come. Breathe out. And come up. Breathe in. That's just have us warmed up quite nicely. Okay, then we're going to move into a squat. And the squat's really to allow us to work these muscles here and these muscles here. Very straightforward. Again, our weight has to be in our heels. We don't want to see this. Okay, this is not good because we're putting strain on the knees, and that's not the exercise we're trying to do. Our feet should be about hip width apart, completely facing forward. We'll go down. I'm going to take about 10 seconds here. See, I can wiggle my toes, which means I'm well into my heels. Neck is nice and loose, no strain here. We don't want to pull any muscles in this neck. And 4 seconds. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And slowly up. Nothing fast. Let's just keep things moving nicely. You can have a small break if you're tired. Let's go back into it if you're not. Another 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And up we come. Back on the mat, we're going to do a plank. We're going to do 2 of these for about 30 seconds. We can modify the plank slightly if you're not able to do a full stretch like this one, or a rigid plank like this, we can bring our knees to the floor and do it like this. This is still a very good way to wake up in the morning. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. I will try and do the correct plank, which is again with my arms, nice position. I'm completely over my arms here. You'll see there's a right angle there. So the weight is not going to be pulling any muscles up, pulling any joints up. I want to hold this for about 30 seconds. And it should look, hopefully, as a rod from the top of my head right down to the bottom of my feet. And there shouldn't be any deviation. There shouldn't be any of this, and there shouldn't be any of this. So this should be nice and straight. It's all about my tummy. You should imagine there is a string attached to my belly button and pulled right through to my spine and back, just tightening everything up. And if it starts to wobble a little bit or shake, it's a good thing because it's working very, very hard. So another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Again, take 5, maybe 10, or even 15 seconds rest here. Whatever's good for you, but I'm going to get straight back on and do the second set, and I'm just going to go straight through it. Don't forget you can modify if you need to, but it's a really great exercise for your body when you're waking up. Here we go. So about 10 seconds. It's 20. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and rest. Okay, next exercise is a very simple push-up. Just going to push our body up in hopefully one motion, and again we can modify this. We can do the push-up like this, exactly the same position. We want to keep everything nice and tight, so our chest's doing a lot of this work, and come down, and push up, down and push up. Or we can do a full push-up, which is like this. We're just going to do 5 of this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then rest. We're going 5, 10, 15 second rest, whichever's good for you. I'll just do those last 5 again. Don't forget the modification, very straightforward. I'll just do one of those for you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. We're nearly there. We're nearly done at 10 minutes. We're going to do what we call a crunch. It's not a sit-up. Sit-up is where we've got a lot of strain on the back and we perhaps are using the wrong muscles and the wrong bones. This is to really help protect our back, and we bring our feet up into what we call the tabletop. So we have a right angle here with our foot, right angle with our leg, and with our body. We're going to do 15 of these and try and do 2 sets. Let's try. You'll see that's 2, that's 3. You'll see that my neck should not be bending, should not be formed like this. Should be nice and straight in line with my shoulders. And my shoulders really are the only thing coming off the ground here because everything's coming from here. This is where the work's being done. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Very short rest, again 5, 10, 15 seconds, which is good for you. Nearly there now. Let's do the last 15, don't forget the right angles. Arms nice and loose at the side, no bobbing the head. Keep the head engaged, keep it tight, keep everything straight and come up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Feet down. We are